in all seriousness, let's talk about what you want to accomplish. As a First Lady, I know education is really important to you.
Very important.
Why, you're my favorite. And I grew up with an educator for a mama, and y'all work so hard, so tirelessly, and sometimes it's a very thankless job. And so I know that education is important. I know military is very important to you personally. And anything else, like you're really wanting to focus on?
Well, you know, I am fighting for free community college. I've been doing that since we were in the Obama-Biden administration. I mean, it's very important to me and my students. And I've been fighting, you know, to change the face of cancer as we know it. I don't think there's one American family that hasn't been touched by cancer, and it's not a Republican thing or a Democrat thing. It's a human issue. It's an American issue, and we must get cancer under control. And then right now, I'm focused on, you know, getting this pandemic under control.
Amen.
And before we do anything, we have so much to do, but we have to get the pandemic under control and get, you know, people back to work and kids back in schools. And we have to get people vaccinated. And Joe's working so hard to get everybody in this country vaccinated. So
yeah, we can get back to some kind of normal.
Yes.
That's what I just would personally love to just go to a dinner party.
Like,
I mean, my kid now just got back in school physically, but I was just like, woo, I can't wait for that to end. But this is one thing I love about you. You still keep your job.
I do.
You're still a professor, still working at community college, and you're also the First Lady. That's a lot of, as a woman that loves to be busy myself, how do you find balance, especially with a family involved in that as well?
Well, you know, I feel like I'm just like you're saying, every American woman who's working and trying to take care of a family. And I love my teaching job. And then I have everything in all the issues that I'm working on in the White House. So it's like every other American woman. And I think, you know, moms have had it, I mean, they were struggling before the pandemic. And I think it's just really exacerbated everything that moms have to handle. And now they're helping their kids online. And by the way, haven't our teachers been so amazing? I mean, I just love our teachers.
Shout out to my kids' school because it's a hard thing, because teaching is I mean, you go to school to learn how to be a great teacher, and it is a gift innately given, I think. Not everyone is great at teaching, so it's an incredible thing that I think people now realize. I've been shouting it for years just because I have a spotlight, and my mom was a teacher.
Thank you.
Well, and it's really important, and I think people are just now, unfortunately, a silver lining from this whole situation has been really realizing how hard it is to be a teacher. And people are like, oh, I have to wrangle my 3 kids. I'm like, teachers have to wrangle like 25 to 30. I'm like, it's a hard job. And I love that one time you spoke about, you know, in your sessions, because you do a lot over Zoom, right? Everybody's doing over Zoom. And you're sitting there teaching your class, and you have mothers that have their kids like crawling on them, or their babies, and they have nowhere to put their, it's a hard thing. And so that's why you say, like, COVID, it'd be nice if we figured this out, because it was already hard enough to begin with.
It was already hard enough. And, you know, I see from my students, I mean, they're, you know, and the one thing I have to say is there is hope. There is hope coming. I mean, we're going to do better with childcare. We're going to get jobs. We're going to get our kids back in schools. We're going to do better with food insecurity. I mean, there is hope. So that's why I think I hear that from so many people who are saying, Jill, we now feel like we can sort of breathe a little bit. You know, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that's so important for all Americans.
I agree. We need that. I cling to it sometimes so as a parent.